AI engine, the smart apps and the dialogues platform, and also with some extended other integrations. Matthew insisted on two things, saying that it's no more about the price and the product, a very packaged product. It's also about expertise and integration. Okay, so and that's also the focus we are having. So, to make it very simple and very concrete, our focus is clear enough and very simple, is to enable you to offer your customers with the most engaging and reliable customer interaction platform, communication platform, that allows them to make every interaction, customer interaction, a strong for their business, or a strength, sorry, for the business. If we have a look at the end customers' challenges, from one side, end customers, the customers of your customers are expecting fast communication, contextualized conversations, so personalized welcoming from the enterprise, and also a fast interaction with the company. But on the other side, we do have users and agents working on the company, on the business, who are overloaded. They are having siloed apps, so scattered data. And that's create a lot of gaps. We have missed calls and not very efficient performance from the users. So that's the gap we are closing, and we are closing it together with you. How do we transform it? And how we focus on this? It's through pillars on the product. So the first one, as Bertrand said, is the enriched customer interaction. The second one, sorry, it's a bit disturbing, but the second one is the enhanced performance for the users on the business side. And the third one as well, it's been mentioned a lot by Matthew, is simplicity. We would like a simple user experience. We do have enough of tools and applications, siloed application, something simple, please. And that's what we try to do. All of it, of course, it's augmented by AI. That's no more news for anyone, and mobile first. So, what we're doing with you, as always, it's a journey. It's not delivering releases or features. We're together on this journey where we would like, and we are, delivering value with each, I would say, new innovation. So you see here some key, I would say, capabilities, features, but mostly value, concrete value we're giving to the end user, to customers. And with this value, you, service provider, you are empowered. So we can talk about the WhatsApp integration, so the across-channel communication, the cloud CRM integration, and we'll focus on it on the demo. Of course, our neutral brand AI assistant that is called Amy, which is the equivalent of Show Me. The Show Me is the one, the group-branded AI assistant. I was talking about the integration with the ecosystem, which is something very important to build some extended or complex workflows. It's through automation, I would say, tools. We choose one of it, which is NA10, for a first, I would say, scope of delivery. And, of course, some new user application, administrator applications, in order to serve this third pillar, which is the simple user experience. Our job, I think, as service providers and vendors trying to empower you, is very awesome, very exciting. Why? Because it's not a job of taking something that is pre-packaged and delivering it. We're not just delivering something that is built to end customer. We have to be very smart and to be very agile, adopting to verticals, to use cases that are very different, even for a very specific and the same user, or I would say the same segment. So let me take an example. We have a set of capabilities, a communication platform, but at the same time, you're going to see, by trying just only to serve maybe the SMBs segment, you're going to have very different challenges and variances between the enterprises. So if we take the first one, which is a real estate agency, the challenge there is mobility for the agents who are making employees, making visits of the apartment. But at the same time, they have to get in touch with the other customers and to stay responsive and to stay in touch. So they need WhatsApp chat, for example, while doing the visit. And you see here how we do empower for each. I'm not going to go into it. How we do empower with our smart contact solution those challenges, and we feel the challenges. So the mobile application, of course, the WhatsApp integration, and the AMI assistant. If we go to, for instance, a city council, we do have one of our customers is customer of one of our partners and customers, who is the city of Helsinki, which is more than 30,000 users deployed on the platform. That's a very big tenant. And the challenge there is no more about mobility. The challenge there is how to handle a very big volume of requests and how to collaborate internally. And then for this type of business, we're gonna put, I would say in advance, the interaction with Teams, Microsoft Teams, for their internal collaboration. We can also help them with the AMI assistant and the voice and notes taking, of course, and the call analysis for the recorded call. If we go to an auto repair or a plumber, let's say, example, the challenge there is that they are very busy with their jobs. They don't have time to, they are not by the phone. They cannot stay in front of their desktop. Okay, they don't have any desktop. So there the challenge is how can they still be working busy with their jobs and don't lose any calls. By this, we're proposing in the AMI assistant a call screening feature. It's only one example of the many, the various examples we can put in place through the bots Stein was mentioning, that you can customize and you can create for your own vertical. And the last one is a support center overload, so challenge of responsiveness and many tools. So the idea there is to work on the integration with the CRM, for instance, and the AMI assistant. Well, how could you differentiate with our solution? It's not only about, there is a lot of capabilities in our solution, but you cannot only differentiate by bundling, not only by bundling and verticalizing those features, but it's also from our side by being customizable by design, a modular platform, and a focus to go to let you go to the market very fast. How do we bring this innovation to you? We're creating a lot of things. We're revamping some things on the product. We're trying to be as fast and as rapid in introducing the innovation as possible, but at the same time, to deliver it to you in a regular pace, in a steady pace, and for you to introduce it smoothly in the market. So ecosystem, a balance between the in-house development and the features coming from the ecosystem, and also the fact that we're building it with you. It's not only us delivering you a platform, it's us all together creating a solution for customers based on the requests coming from you and from the market. So now if we would like to have a look on what would be the focus for the coming years, we see three shifts, three main areas. We say always on the same three pillars of the product, but three shifts. The first one is AI assistance. It's not for replacement, it's for augmentation of the users. Okay, the second one is the mobile, and that's also no more a news. It's the primary workplace. So it should be mobile first. And how we ensure the transition between the desktop application and the mobile application. Not only the application, but the whole experience. And the third one is insights. Okay, we do have a lot of interactions within the company, but would like to take some actions and have some intelligence from those data. So the way is how could we leverage data, the customer interaction data that we have in the company. And last, before jumping to some concrete examples and impact and experiences we're delivering, let's just focus on and remember that together we deliver tangible value. It's not more about gadget or features or capabilities of the product. It's value, tangible value that we provide through the smarter interaction to end customers. So now let's switch probably to concrete demos and how we transform the vision and the strategy into practical, I would say, not features, not product, but value to end customers. And here are the 4 user experience and values we would like to insist on. I would like to show you. The first one is, how do we augment a user? We said that one of the challenges is that from the internal side of the enterprise, users are very busy with a ton of things to be done, and with siloed applications. So the first one is, how can we augment those users through AI? In the customer interaction, of course. The second one is, how can we make sure that every contact is identified? We're no more talking to 3, 4, 5, but we're talking to this customer, and we know exactly if it's a VIP or not, and which product portfolio this customer is calling for, and this kind of information. And on the other side, to capture all the interaction, we would like it to be centralized in the CRM of the tenant. The third one is, how could we ensure this seamless, I would say, swap or shift between the different tools, SMS, WhatsApp, for instance, or Messenger or Instagram, and the voice channel. And the last one, and this is a new approach we're taking with the desktop application, a contextualized approach. I will show it to you, and we would like to have your feedback. Yeah, just before I forget, we're going to ask you at the end, please, to rank those user experiences from the highest valuable for you to the lowest valuable. Please, so please, if you can remember it and do it at the end, I will show the QR code. And it's, by the way, the same that you have already in your papers. So let's start with concrete things. Are we good? Okay. The first one is, I'm on a meeting room, for instance, having a meeting with a customer. But at the same time, I know, or a workshop, I know it's going to take the whole day, okay? Or at least 2-3 hours. So I cannot interrupt all my interactions with the customers. So I would like to know if there is something very important or critical that I would like to have and to take, probably, and to quit the room quickly to answer this request. So what we will suggest to this kind of users is something that is the call screening. Okay? So let me make an incoming call to this user you see here, Axel. Okay. So what you see here is that, well, we do have the cloud CRM integration. I see who's calling, but I will focus on it a bit later. And you see a new capability that we have in the Maestra, which is the ability to activate. Sorry, I will do it again. The capability to allow or ask the bot, a voice bot, to take this call for me. So let's go. Bonjour Axel, c'est Outman de la boulangerie des Trois Mousquetaires. So the bot is asking, presenting that they are the assistant of that user. And at the same time, me, being on a meeting with the customer, I'm seeing what is happening. So I see that it's the message coming from the user, and I can decide, well, it doesn't seem to be something very interesting. I'm not going to interrupt my meeting. So I will just send it to the voicemail. OK. Oui, Axel, c'est Outman. Je voulais prendre de tes nouvelles. J'ai quelques bonnes nouvelles aussi pour toi. Donc, merci de me rappeler rapidement, s'il te plaît. So, I'm leaving a voicemail. Then, what we're going to have is the transcript of this voicemail, of course. Waiting for this to happen, I'm going to the history. I finished my meeting. Now, I would like to review all those. Sorry, I'm here. All. OK, so I have no more, I would say, basic and naked call history. The call history is now enriched with something very powerful. I can see the sentiment analysis of each of those conversation calls, and I see the topic of the conversation. So if I scroll a bit here, we see it for all the co-recorded. OK? So at a glance, I can see the content, the conversation, the topic, and the sentiment analysis of it. OK? So, and you were seeing that the AI was processing the voicemail. OK? Now, if I click on a processed one, this is the last voicemail. Let me click on this one that was a concrete call. What do they have? In addition to the sentiment and the topic, we can have the keywords. That's very important. I can see it. Probably I don't need to have it here in the Maestra. I can push it to the CRM there, OK? And get it in the CRM. And on the CRM, we can filter by this type of keywords. We see that there is a repetition of this specific word. So the one who's handling the customer care, I would say, department, they will convert or transform this into actionable data and intelligence. If I would like to have a short summary of the conversation, I can have it here. OK, more context about the communication. I can go for an extended summary if I would like something more structured, and I get it. And you see here that I can do a copy and paste it on an email. I don't have to bother myself with repetitive tasks. I do have an assistant. Every user in the tenant have an assistant handling them. This for them. OK? And as I was saying, I can go directly to the action items, or I can go to the transcription. Now, let's see that this last call, OK, that I have here, it's not yet sent to the CRM. So what I will do, I do have here the transcription, and I will send it to the CRM. Now, if I go to the CRM, OK, do we see it clearly? OK, so it was Utman who was calling, but I will go to the call with Mary that I was showing you in the previously in my Isra. They very awesome things. So we said that we would like augmented users. At the same time, we would like to capture all the interactions in one system, which is the CRM. So every interaction is no more lost. It's here, captured. Incoming calls, outgoing calls, voicemail, anything. OK? So, and not only it's captured. If I go here, a first level of showing this, OK? An incoming call from Marie. I can see who's the agent who took the call. This time it was Xavier. Some other times it's Axel. So for instance, if I go to the one with Axel, or I can filter with Axel here. Axel, yeah, appointment scheduling, a part for a car repair. I see the topic now. I can have it here in the CRM. I can see the sentiment analysis. And if I would like to have more details about this frustrated customer, for instance, if it was a negative sentiment call, then I will go to the detailed call details. OK? And then I have a call analysis screen. This is for users who are not Maestra or Enreach UP users. You don't have to have a license to get to this. OK? And I will have the same thing. More structured, the summary, report, keywords, sentiment, etc. But I can also have the transcript of the whole conversation. OK? So, as I was saying, augmenting the user, capturing all the data. By the way, thank you to Cloud CTI for their close partnership and their efforts for making this a very smooth integration between our system and the CRMs. Now let's move to the second one, which is the, the need for a seamless, I would say, transition across channels. So just give me 1 second to share my mobile, mirror it on the screen. It's coming. So 6:24. Okay, here we go. So what you're gonna see here at the left, or on the left, is a customer. It has nothing to do with the screen on the right. This is the agent, okay? And let's say that the agent is busy with something, with a job, okay? So the first thing we would like to do is to send all the calls for qualification with a voice bot, okay, or a chat bot, okay? And let the users from the other side be focused on their jobs. So I will call, this is a company called Car Experts. So, estimated wait time is less than 1 minute. If you want to quit the call and follow up via WhatsApp, press 2. So, I'm having the option to switch to WhatsApp because I'm having a long waiting time. Okay, that's what I would like to do. I would like to switch to WhatsApp. What will happen later on is, so the call will be interrupted and I will get an SMS. I don't have it here. You don't see the notification because I'm mirroring my screen. I go to the SMS, here, and I do have a new SMS from this customer with the link to the channel. First interaction, voice. Second interaction, SMS. Third, well, it's not an interaction, but it's a way to leverage the transition from voice to the chat. I click on it, and here, I'm in conversation with the bot, with a pre-configured message to say, hello. Okay. No problem. It's not replying. Let's see what happens. Sometimes, as you know, on the demos, you get this kind of stuff. So we're gonna make it again. So yeah, the bot is, I will do it again just to make it, to make it clear enough. Delete chat. Okay. If I go back, yeah. Yeah, I will get the chat. The chat is gonna present the customer service. So Nori, I'm the agent handling the customer qualification service for this tenant. So what I will do is, I'm a tourist in Antibes, for instance, and I would like to know where is the nearest shop of this company. So I will send it here. I would like to know where is the nearest shop. This is a first value-added service or information I can get from there. It's at Nice. You don't see my screen with this, so sorry. Yeah, it's probably better. So I get the information about the shop, the nearest shop. So now I would like to change the tire of my car. So I will send a request. I want an appointment for a tire change. Okay? And then, yeah, they would like to have my contact details. So I would say, where? Yeah, so I automated some messages instead of typing them live. I will send it. Here is my name. We can improve it, of course. That's the first version. It could be improved, and the customer is recognized automatically on the CRM. So I would say, probably, I would like it to be next Tuesday, if possible. Okay, it seems that there is availability there, and it's working fine. Okay, so I would say thank you, bye. Okay. On the other side, the agent is not bothered, disturbed with this. They are doing their work. The qualification is, the customer is satisfied. They are no more waiting on the queue. They are served, and at the same time, on the other side, the users, welcome, have a great day. The users, they're not busy and not disturbed. So normally, what happens, so I think there is a small glitch here. Yeah, I don't get the notification. Simply, what happens, I do get the notification coming on this queue of incoming messages, okay? And I will take the last one, as you can see. And the beauty of it, okay, so the beauty of it is when I get the message, the notification of this interaction, I would like to review it as an agent to confirm an appointment or to see how the call qualification went. I have a structured summary by the bot. I have all the conversation here, as you can see. So I can get all the conversation. I would like, I would like to have an appointment, then the date of the appointment, all the conversation. And at the end, I do have a summary. So I can get directly to the summary, get the information from the customers, and what I can do as an agent, I can reply by chat. Sorry. Now I close the conversation. What I will do, sorry. Sébastien has done the same, okay? Quite the same. So I do have, normally it should happen this way, so I get the notification, and then I can reply. Either I can call back, as you can see, because I get the number of the user, or of the customer, sorry, or I can do nothing, what to say here. I can reply by chat. I confirm or bonjour, comment je peux vous aider, par exemple. And let's see what happens here when I send this to the customer. I cannot see it here because it's for Sébastien. So I can reply by chat, or I can make a callback to this customer. I will not do it. So this kind of interactions, as you were seeing, some glitches on the demo, but the idea, as Bertrand mentioned, this is something that we're previewing. It's for the Q1 26 on the Enreach UP platform. So from now to there, we do have some time to make the last fine-tunings, and that's why we're showing it to you as well. It's to get your feedbacks on it. It's not too late, so please don't hesitate to give your comments on it. How did we make this possible? Because it's quite an interesting and, I would say, advanced workflow. It's via this integration with an automation tool. So NA10, if you know NA10, now we do have our platform is listed there, and we have a node. We have actions there, triggers. And you can use this node to create, I would say, sophisticated flows there. But of course, this is on top if you would like to have very advanced, complex scenarios. Otherwise, we're doing all our focus to give you some prepackaged bots to serve the very simple, I would say, or common use cases through Dialogues platform and the smart apps. And the last one before I finish this conversation, okay? So we said, augment the users, capture all the customer interactions. The third one is seamless, I would say, switch between the different channels. And the last one is, okay, we were talking about, on the side of the users, siloed apps, okay? A lot of apps, fragmented tools, fragmented and scattered data. How we would like to resolve this issue and tackle this problem for the end users. We would like the new Maestra. This is a prototype we're showing here, okay? And we would like to collect your feedbacks. The new Maestra is based on two principles. The first one is everything is a conversation. We're no more in isolated, I would say, interactions. Go to the call history, go to the voicemail tab, go to the call recording tab. No, I do have a customer, okay? And I do have all the interactions with this customer displayed into one single place. And that's not only for me, it's visible for the whole company. Because that's what's interesting. If I'm part of this group which is Support Europe, for instance. We are 6 members there. I would like, when having an incoming call from Uthman, to have a context of this call, of this conversation. So I can see that last time, the last interaction was with Chloe Wood, so an outgoing call with this customer, and there is a note there. So I do have the context. The welcoming of the customer is not the same. Okay, it's no more a Norfolene call, 06 or even Uthman calling. No, I do have the context, and the customer has not to repeat themselves. So if I make an incoming call, for instance, and you're gonna see it, Excel. Sorry. Am I logged? Yeah. So as I said, I can answer the call, but at the same time, I do have all the interactions you see here. We're gonna gather all the incoming interactions. Should it be a web chat or an SMS coming from the user or a WhatsApp message, for instance, incoming, outgoing. Okay, so all is captured into one single conversation. So as I said, this is a prototype. We would like to show it to you in order to get you involved in this approach, give your feedback about the approach, and if it fits what your customers are expecting and what you are expecting for your customers. That's it for me. Thank you so much. Sorry for some glitches. Okay.